Hello YouTube, I'm Pilot Stud and welcome to episode 2 of Microsoft Flight Simulator's greatest add-ons. I'm starting a new series taking an in-depth look at some of the best and game-changing add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator, ranging from fun little add-ons like our first episode with the aircraft carrier, to game-improving add-ons of which we'll be featuring down the line, to scenery and aircraft. If you like the sound of this new series, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and comment down below. It really helps me out. But now let's take a look at Echo Golf Charlie Charlie by Macco Simulations. So welcome to Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, or Manchester Airport, located in the northwest of England. Now one thing I should say before we take a look at this payware airport is that this airport is in early development. So this is not a full review because that's not fair. However, what we can see on here is very promising and you guys can buy it already for a very affordable price. Now, just some background, I bought this airport 2 days ago for my first flight from Manchester on VATSIM, as the default taxiways in Microsoft Flight Simulator frankly aren't good enough, but I have simply fallen in love with this fantastic payware airport. Now, as you'd expect with an early airport like is that it's not completely finished. You can see coming over to this side of the airport, the terminal buildings are sparse, but it's in development, so you can't expect it all. The detail in this airport already is going up there with the likes of Orbex, if not better in some cases, because it's not a port. It's being built from the ground up. Over here you can see the fantastic Manchester Airport Air Park, or Runway Park I believe it's called. The perfect place for plane spotting, or if you just want to get some fresh air in a beautiful location. The attention to detail is showcased by this little Monarch 737 cockpit, might be a 757, not too sure, can't quite work it out. Manchester was of course a big base for Monarch, so you can see the attention to detail. Of course that matches up to the real world example. I can just imagine plane spotting through this fence, although I might need to get a ladder. Now the texturing on the runway and taxiways is simply fantastic. Much better than the default because of course it replicates the real world example. Sorry for that, easy 860, ready for taxi.
Easy 860, taxi to your holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Juliet.
Taxi to holding point Mike 1 at via Juliet 225 right, easy 860. Taking a closer look at the stands, the ones that are complete anyway, you can see the high level of detail and it's integrated very well with all aircraft, haven't had any issues with connecting jetways. And we got the high amount of detail here coming near to Terminal 1. High amounts of detail even for an early access version. Please remember that this is not a complete product, but it's being worked on constantly. There's plenty of updates even from its original release. The best thing about this airport, however, is its performance. It is simply amazing. I've actually been able to turn up my settings, which I normally am not able to do at large airports like this. Testing it with the likes of VATSIM, it's nice to have proper taxiways that align with the real world example. That is always a plus. Macco Simulations are new, they haven't been around for very long. This is his first project. I believe they're also working on Birmingham. But where this airport really comes to life is its fantastic night lighting. Every single stand that has been modelled already has great night lighting, as you can see. We got flashing beacons down there. Perfectly positioned taxiway lights. The runway lights are bright and very well made. Also, I'm not too sure about this one, but I think he may have increased the brightness of the pappies. They just look a bit more realistic now. I'm not too sure about that, they might just be default, that just might be my mind playing tricks, but personally I do think the runway lights look a bit better. But the highlight of this airport, and I believe this will be replicated throughout when it's finally complete, is the interior. It is absolutely stunning, and while I haven't been to Manchester in real life, comparing it to real life photos, this looks incredibly realistic. Maybe in the future we'll get real life departure boards with the actual aircraft on. I mean, that would be next level detail. But, you know, we can't have everything, but that would be great. So, my request is that would be honestly awesome. A great selling point of this airport is that all of the windows are transparent, and that they don't do that weird flickering bug that a lot of transparent windows have in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There is buckets of potential here, and it's already a fantastic airport. If you guys like to fly in the snow as well, I apologise for the grainy textures, that's just Microsoft Flight Simulator bugging out. But if you like to fly in the snow, there's no problems here. They've done a decent job with the snow as well. There's not that issue like many airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator where some ground textures don't have snow on them. This airport is available offline for $9.99 here in the UK, so £10 basically, which I think is very affordable. Plenty of detail as well as plenty of potential. Life updates as well if you do buy the airport. Now, of course, as I said, this isn't a review, it is a preview of the airport, taking a look at many features, but I think they've done a great job. I'm going to wrap up this second episode of Best Add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator, showcasing the greatest airports, aircraft, scenery, applications and everything in between across the Microsoft Flight Simulator community. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done already, but from me today that is all. Bye bye.
Easy 860, no further ATC for you this evening, Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, thank you for your time, Easy 860, bye bye.